that's enough talking. We're gonna start playing. Otherwise, the stream will never end. We gotta start. I can feel that neck beard growing in. We're gonna get going. Yeah, multi-patch. No, this thing. The way this guy released his patches and translations was like just the code. Like he had it's all like a whole, because it was patching through some library. I don't know if he wrote the library himself or not, but yeah, I don't know. So he released, so it's like a bunch of utilities. You gotta make sure you have image magic installed for convert and general build utilities, all that other fun bullshit. So yeah, definitely not just as simple as applying a patch. But I created a Docker image to at least get the build tools going. So, you know, if people didn't, I may have been spreading my builds in my Discord. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like they do. I don't know why they're not distributed as IPS patches, but I don't know, it's what it is. So I've got some. I've posted those in my Discord, and yeah, I don't know. If you can find me on GitHub, you can you know, pull down my Docker image for it, for the build tools. What were they doing with image magic? Apparently for replacing strings and images and shit like that. I'm assuming that whatever they're doing with image magic was specifically on using the image location and all that other fun bullshit to trim it and all that. So I suppose you can generate an IPS patch from the output, but yeah. Yeah, mine's the same. So you can find the Docker file that I had created for the first set of patch to generate the first patch and all that there. And it seems to work with all this guy's PC Engine patches. So that I've tried anyway. Admittedly, I've only tried 2. Patch is just a diff, yeah. Yep. I suppose. Oh, motherfucker. Could not get to that thing, but we're still alive. We didn't take a hit. So I'll take... Oh, and then we took a hit. No, god damn it, game. Fuck. Game is fucking on me at the moment, but that's okay. Ugh. You should PR back in the IPS patch. Yeah, I could. Oh my god, I am not paying attention to this game because now I'm talking all nerdy. Talk nerdy to me, baby. Alright, that's okay. This is practice. It's okay. Need to get warmed up here. Okay. Set up the GitHub action. Yeah, I've actually never fucked around with GitHub actions like we do. We're a little old school, unfortunately. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. There are reasons. All right, so we weave in and out. Watch that flame breath. There we go, dead. Yeah. That's okay. Everything's being ruined at this point. Don't worry about it. Earth armor. Right, grab that. Fill up our bombs. And health. All right, good enough. Let's do it again. All right, second level. Okay, that died a little too fast. Wasn't expecting that. That's okay. All right. So we need a good conserve around here after this, where we're not spending too much money, because I would like to get that, do one of the difficult levels now, The second difficult level is at the end of the game, so that way I can bail on this attempt sooner rather than later. Okay. Things looking good so far. Doing okay. So it's funny, like I've been in the office all fucking day, you know, working, and the cat decides now that he needed my attention as I moved from my work desk to the arcade cab for streaming. I don't know. Fucking cats, man. Cats are crazy. Cats can be absolute assholes too, but so can dogs. Cats more so, in my opinion. I don't know. This cat has been more of like, maybe I'm just kind of biased. I love my my previous dog, but I swear the dog was not as much of an asshole as the cat could be. They won't admit it, but they're needy. I have to tell my dogs quiet every stream. It's a perfect time to start violent war. Yeah. Okay, so now we got this dude riding on a big old monster. We killed the dude riding the monster, and now we kill the monster. See, this game, it's just like, this game is just like Silver Surfer. Just memorize everything, and it's fine. Dogs are babies, cats are teens. I don't know, well, yeah, I guess so, if cats are assholes. Of course I beat Silver Surfer. I 1CC'd that bish. Why wouldn't I? Hi, Green. Welcome in. I don't know why you guys say, oh God. Like, it wasn't that... Okay. Silver Surfer is tough, okay? But... it's really not that bad for what it is, you know? Fuck. Oh my God, this fucking goof troop motherfucker. No, it's still okay. Silver Surfer's major problem is that it's completely balanced around having to be powered up the entire time, okay? That is so... All right. The second problem with Silver Surfer is that his hitbox is the size of a fucking Cadillac, and that everything, that one pixel, if you hit it, will completely fuck you up, right? Those are the problems with Silver Surfer. That said, Silver Surfer is completely a memorization game. You can memorize everything, and you're fine. It is not that bad. I don't know who keeps saying it's... I'm not saying it's an easy game, okay? Well, let's start there. I'm not saying it's an easy game, but it really is not that bad. It really isn't. Especially if you have external auto fire, external turbo, whatever. It's not that bad. Okay, clip it. Who needs to see that if you're gonna clip it? Who is even gonna care about my opinion on that one besides you guys? And I've definitely come up with worse opinions, so it's not cheating. You had turbo built into the advantage. That advantage controller, the joystick, and the really shitty pad too. So it's not cheating. But as long as you use turbo fire on that game, it's just memorization. And that's basically every 80s Nintendo game. Yeah, only the rich kids can beat Silver Surfer, apparently, yeah. All those Mr. motherfuckers. Yeah. I don't know. I would never try to play that one again without turbo. I'm sorry, like that's a little too much. Take that away, it's memorization. Yeah, the kids that could afford an Advantage, yeah. And a turbo controller. I mean, there were you just need a controller with turbo. It didn't need to be the Advantage. The Max was the one with the little weird floating pad, right? The floating D-pad. I was not a fan of that controller the couple times I used it. It was not for me. I don't know. I didn't understand the floaty aspect of it, that pad. If that's the one you're talking about. I don't know who a Junkyard Dave is. What was a Junkyard Dave, and why do I care about his opinion? Just like why anyone would care about my opinion about Silver Surfer. See what I'm getting at here? Opinions are just that. They're like assholes. Everyone wants to tell you about theirs and show you. That's what it is. Not a big deal. We're not gonna turn this. We're not gonna turn this into fucking Reddit where we talk more about the games and why they suck versus actually playing them. Exactly. Everyone wants to share their assholes. It's true. Alright, so we're almost to the boss here. So, well, took a hit there. That's okay. Right, almost to the boss. Alright. If you have elastic bands in your second controller, that needs an asterisk. Okay, alright. Are you telling me you never slapped a rubber band on your DualShock to grind money in GTA 2 for those endurance races? The music makes you want to play Silver Surfer, but the gameplay makes me not want to play Silver Surfer. It's, yeah, I understand the hate for Silver Surfer, okay? I do. But I still say that the game is not that hard because it's just memorization. First GTA you finished was Hot Coffee mod. No, I meant Gran Turismo, not GTA. I'm sorry. Gran Turismo. Like, I remember there was the endurance race on High Speed Ring. Like, grab that Pikes Peak Escudo and then, you know, set up the rubber band, put the gas on the right analog, set the rubber band to hold it in place. Boom. Turn it off. You know, go to Jack in the Box or something, and yeah. For money grinding. No, am I the only one? I mean, it's possible. Sorry, this part's kind of tricky here. Gotta watch out for all these asteroids, meteors, whatever. Rocks, falling rocks, not to be confused with rolling rock. Alright, well, hint here, if you don't need the health, get right up on this guy's face and just melt him. That way you don't have to worry about all this nonsense here. Had so many skylines. Yep. I mean, I'm gonna say Gran Turismo was more responsible for the proliferation of skylines than Fast and the Furious. All Fast and Furious did was, you know, tell you that you never scream Nas in front of a burning car because then it's gonna explode. Yeah, there's another hot take clip of that one too. Use the rubber band trick for those really long oval races for money. Destroy the tires, yeah, but you didn't need it because that Pikes Peak Escudo, you know, just fucking outran everything anyway. Let it run on ball tires. You're riding around on the fucking walls. It's all good. Alright, sorry, I can't read that part. I think it was 2 groups. No, sorry, can't read that. Too much shmupping. Shmupping too hard. Alright, second hard part of this level. Got hang back here. Now we move forward. Wait for that second one, then move forward. Alright, wait for that, move forward. See, easy. You miss playing Gran Turismo? Yeah, I spent a lot of time with Gran Turismo 4. Like, I had I had the fucking steering wheel for it and everything. Like one I remember very fondly was doing the NASCAR missions. I enjoyed the NASCAR missions in Gran Turismo 4. That was fun to me. Like, learn all about drafting. I was absolute trash at drifting though. Absolute trash. You're gonna start streaming soon-ish. Need to figure out my job situation. All right, cool. Well, you know, whenever you do that, we will all be there. One. All right, there we go. Dead. Fuck that guy. All right, we are actually pretty well on our way here to this deathless run. All right, no elixir. We don't need the elixir. We're just gonna fucking keep going. All right. Yeah, I picked up Gran Turismo 7 when I got my PS4 or PS5. I guess it's two Christmases ago now. Yeah, it wasn't last year. It wasn't this year. It was a year before. And I enjoyed it for what it was. I do feel like the license challenges are a lot easier to gold than, say, Gran Turismo 1. It's definitely not because I'm older and know how to play better. It's definitely not the case. I'm still pretty fucking trash. Oh my gosh, why is that guy not fucking dying? All right, that's fine. Took a hit, that's okay. Yeah, fuck those dragon guys. See, when I'm able to hold a conversation while playing a shmup, that's when I know I'm kind of dialed in on this game. I can't read anything, but we'll get there. Ugh. All right. I'll get over here on this side. Destroy this claw for the health, and then destroy the body. Still need to check the newer ones. Yeah, like I was definitely on a Gran Turismo 7 grind for a while, mainly doing licenses and all that, trying to gold all of them, and I think I got gold on all but the S. But admittedly, I haven't tried that or whatever that last one is. Is it the S license? I don't know. But it definitely felt easier than the previous Gran Turismo games. And like I said, it's not because I'm a better player now and actually understand how to drive. It's my take anyway. All right, back up, down, get the guy up top. All right, now we dance with that thing. Okay. And we dance again. All right, cool. Dance, dance, dance. Okay. We're gonna kill this next group here. And then sneak under to the edge of the screen. That was not how that was supposed to be done. All right, little hint for this section. After that last guy, if you hold back and towards that pit, push against the wall, you will not be hit by the guys that come in from the background. And gets the perfect spacing on it. Gran Turismo with PSVR and G29 was intense. Yeah, that's right, because you were doing those streams for a while, and I'm pretty sure you said that earlier. But, you know, I'm not paying attention to you, because I'm a shitty streamer type person. All right. One more. Come on. There we go. Is it even compatible with anything anymore after 2 came out? There's still more games for the original. Like the only reason I wanted a PSVR was for Gran Turismo and the Astrobot VR. Excuse me, the Astrobot VR game. Love Astrobot. Love it. All right, ignore elixir. Bomb, bomb, bomb. All right, shield. Boom. Off we go. All right, so we finished one of the difficult levels. So now when we get to this, we're going to be at the last level. And then if I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the stream if we get this on the first run, for the record. All right, so this one, on this first section of this level, if you can just kind of stay out ahead of everything, focus on these big lizard-looking guys on the bottom, you'll be fine. And you'll get through this first section. So this first level, this first part of this level is almost over here. That's the hard part. Get this bird. Burb down. Ooh, okay. All out of whack there. Okay, second part of this level. This level is also difficult here. Not as bad as the last level, that one lower left corner that we did as number 3. This section, we're gonna have shit falling from the ceiling. It will damage you, so do your best to try to take them out. Oh god, right there. See, we just took a hit. But we have our shield protecting us. Alright, then after the section with this purple shit, now we have these little flames, or these little geysers that end up pushing you to where it's shooting. Alright, so we got through it, so we're good. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have a little mid-boss here in a second. Your PS4 is a GTA or GT7 machine? I mean, no judgment either way. Okay, there we go. All right. This final part here of the level can also be kind of tricky. Again, key is just staying ahead of everything. Right there. Get ahead of them. Get ahead of them. Get ahead of them. As long as you get ahead of everything here, stay at the front of the screen, you'll be fine. Oh my god, that guy did not fucking die. Why is he not fucking dying? Jesus Christ. Because we got stuck on that block. Alright, another trick here. Push down and left against that block and you won't get hit by that falling arm. Okay, cool. You just searched for curiosity, saw one out of for 50, for 80. Oh, okay. All right. All right. This boss can be weird. This fight can either go really quickly or really long, and I haven't really figured out how to time it yet. All right, so we do that. Yep. See, because I've had some where I've killed him pretty much immediately on that first jump. So something about timing the bomb so that it hits them 2 or 3 times. Okay. So there we go. We have now finished the first 6 levels and we are on to the last level. We'll let this run because I need a little break to catch my breath. Okay, we are on to the last level. To me, this level is the hardest level in the game. Yeah, no elixir again. So look at our money, that says no elixir. We are completely powered up, which is fine. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, this level is particularly difficult, partly because of the enemies and the patterns that they're throwing at you. And also, earth armor kind of sucks for the first part of this level. And you also need to be powered up for the second part of the level. So, if you are neither of those, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh my gosh, okay, that was close. We're gonna try to avoid killing those little flames as well, because they end up causing more issues than I care to deal with at the moment, especially since I don't have to worry about them. All right, fuck. All right. Okay, so I still have my shield, so that's good. All right, now this tricky part here. Holy shit, that is the first time I cleared that without getting hit. Actually, second time. First time was on that last stream. All right. Now we gotta watch out for the guys in the bottom that come up from the stairs with the glowy hands. What? Sonny Star Blast with the raid. Boom. Hi. Hi, Sonny. Welcome in. Thank you for the raids, good sir. Wow, thank you very much. How was your... We're gonna unpause the game and enjoy this music, and I might be swearing quite a bit, so... Yep. Alright. Alright, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Let's hold down that shot button. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, cool. So we have shit coming from the top, we got guys coming from the bottom, we have these green guys that look like Ninja Turtles. Alright, so those guys on the bottom, gotta make sure you take care of them early. If you let them start shooting, you're gonna be in for a very, very bad time, because it's like a tracking Hadouken. Don't want tracking Hadoukens. Alright. See, Ninja Turtles. So that's kind of the first difficult part. Second difficult part here, or I guess maybe third difficult part. Next difficult part, we're gonna have some swinging maces and some other thing on the bottom, and we gotta kill enemies and kind of move in sync with those things. If you are not in sync with them, then you are dead, and you might as well say bye bye bye. Like that, we just lost our shield. All right. Fuck. All right. Good thing that health was right there. Okay. We saw this guy earlier in one of the other levels, so nothing too different here. Just be patient. Now we go this side, kill it, and move on. All right. Okay, next difficult part is now ascending this. It's kind of like the clock tower, if you will, in Castlevania, because we're moving up. That's about it. You know, you move up in the clock tower, and that, yeah, we're moving up on this level. Shit. That was not what I wanted, but we grabbed the health there, so we're okay. Stay down at the bottom here. Now move up. All right, cool. As long as it isn't the clock tower and clock tower. Nope, not the clock tower and clock tower. Okay, we're gonna have some snakes here. And now we are gonna just zerg this thing. We gotta destroy the crystals. And hopefully not die. Alright, cool. We didn't die. Snakes, you'll love this game now. This is a great game. The soundtrack is amazing. Alright, so now we are on to the second part of this boss. He can only be attacked when his armor is released, which is after the second shot, and we're just gonna get right in his face. Use our bomb. All right, that was a little conservative compared to my usual approach, but trying not to die here. Fuck. Okay, looks like we're gonna have one more phase here. And if we get him here, then we should get the 1 CC. We should be able to finish this Deathless run. All right. So we are now one final boss fight away from this run. And then me going, huh, well, now what do I play? Because I finished everything. I hit my goal within the first hour of the stream. Okay. Nico, welcome in. Enjoy your nothing. What's a Metal Gear? I don't know what a Metal Gear is. All right. So this is like some powerful something deity or another, and she's gonna give us. I think she's the shop lady. I don't know, but now she's gonna give us the all of our power ups, all of our health, all our bombs, max out our attack, and yeah, it's the sequel to Full Metal Jacket. It could be. She's powerful, you can tell, because she has... Okay, maybe. I guess. All right. So this boss has 3 phases. First phase, we're just going to get right down next to him in between these flames and pew pew. Second phase, we'll have to move a little bit more. And then third phase, we get right in front of him and pew pew into his mouth until he dies. Okay. There's our second hit, and there's the end of phase 1. Metal Gear is the sound of clapping cheeks alerting security officials. Okay. Alright, so here's phase 2. You can only hit him when he opens his mouth. Gotta watch out for the arm and that little blade thing. That was not what I wanted. Took a hit. That's okay. Okay, come on. Just gotta be patient here. Gotta be patient. So when that arm comes out, like, he'll shoot a little fireball too. Ooh, that was close. Just trying to be patient. We were out of position there. Not that time though. Let's get a couple extra hits in. All right. We are now in phase 3. We should have it here, so let's go. We're just gonna get right in his face. Pew pew, use our bombs, and eventually he will die, and then when he dies, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There it is. Awesome. There is the Deathless No Elixir Lords of Thunder run. Brought to you by raids from Sunny Starblast and Crimson Blades. Give them a follow if you haven't. Yeah, this soundtrack is amazing. It's a good one. And like this is one of those games that Manic would always pull out in the TurboGrafx medley streams. So like I finally decided to give it a whirl, and I'm glad I did. It's a fun game. But Earth Armor completely OP other than on the last 2 levels. Yeah. It has some holes into where it can shoot, but otherwise stick with Earth Armor. And again, it's a 90s shmup. Memorize it. It will be finished, and you can beat it and clear it just like you can clear Silver Surfer on the NES as well with memorization. That's all it is. Memorize it. Hooray. All right. I'll find another game now because I wasn't expecting to beat this on the first run. You can see the credits over the imagery on Horrible Fan Sub 240p 3-minute clip. Yeah, it is definitely very anime and very like early 90s, late 80s like rock. Great game.